STR here. Um, just kind of doing an update video about um, where I'm at, how things are going. Um, it kind of feels like you're walking in the dark. You bump into something, and it's nice to know that something's there, but at the same time, it feels like you don't know where you're going. So the only thing I can do is just keep doing what I've been doing, which is kind of rough because that's only gotten me this far. Um, and with that just said, it's kind of touched back on to the video that I started last time. Um, where am I at? Uh, okay, I had that. I had that. I got a separate bank account. Eventually, I'll get a credit card for this. I already have one for myself, but if I can get one just for specifically for doing stuff that I need for the business, I already did that. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatnot, eBay, all that stuff. I will get into Fanatics eventually.
So here's how I would do it, and I'm confident.
Okay.
These streams a week, like he was on the grind because he wanted to, like PK does, like I do. If you haven't put pulled from different slides here to make his week 1, month 2, how possible it all was, and he had been here a long time. He had already done the entire step 0. He was getting more here, and again, he was so far down his journey. His month 1, month 2, month 3 was like stress test it all, grind it all out, and he would have picked and pulled from different slides here to make his week 1. But again, Dan, I want to play video games. I want to watch my latest TV series on Netflix. March Madness is going on. Do all you want to do, but like know the cost of it. I think I'm one who I don't think that it is healthy. I don't think it is reasonable for people to work 80, 90, 100-hour weeks for their entire lives. But honestly,
Okay, he's going on and on, but attend my attend my first local show. I did that a couple weeks ago. Place an order on every platform. Okay, I mean I've done that in the past. I don't feel like I have to do that immediately right now. I will in the future. I went to one LGS closest to me. Um, they did a bulk buy. They're doing bulk buy this last weekend. So I went in, stopped in, dropped off some bulk, looked around. I hadn't been there in probably like 5 years. They changed a lot. It looks a lot better. It's a comic book focus shop. So 80% of what they have in there is comic books. They have a little bit of TCG stuff, mainly Magic and Pokemon, and a little bit of One Piece. Um, and I think the thing I could do better there, it's just kind of rough, is like, obviously I would focus more on TCG. I would uh, try to bring in as many people buying and trading cards. Doesn't seem like that happens too much. The kind of stuff they had in the shelf, Pokemon wise, it was just nothing that would interest a very common collector. Everything felt very niche, which is great, but I wouldn't want that to be the bulk of my inventory.
if you're out there and you never have worked a single 67,
Scope out commercial real estate. I mean, every time I go anywhere, I'm always thinking of that. There's a Asian strip mall not too far from me. They have like little um, suites. I think that would be a good first place for me to set up. Network. I mean, every time I go to different shows, I am meeting with people and uh, getting myself out there, um, asking people about what they do, what their strengths are, and stuff like that. I pretty much know all these.
There's a thing, but like 10, 15 minutes away from me, there was I think the more likely it is for you to find some success. I would is unmatched compared to what. See what the pro. Well, that's 7 figures annually botting. So like again,
I make money. So obviously, this is what I'm doing. Content creation, providing tech business solutions. Um, that's something I definitely work on. Um, I'm vending temp to permanent, I guess you could say. I'm always kind of sourcing. Um, wherever I go, if there's cards, I'll look at them to see if it's a good deal. Flipping, I don't know, it's kind of hard to balance it in my head of flip it on Facebook or wait till I go to a card show. I got a card show this Sunday. Um, so I will kind of hold off on some of my bigger stuff until then. Grading, um, something I want to get into once I'm a little bit more liquid. Right now, everything's just bootstrapped. Um, yeah,
know your strengths. If those are your strengths and those are the things you want to do, this is not ideally a video for you. But
and then my strengths are my knowledge and uh, my amount of time given and available for sorry available um, for consuming the kind of information that I need to uh, grow and get better, learn about prices, learn about different cards, learning how to play, um, like getting ahead of some cards that are gonna be expensive in the sense short term because of playability. That's a big thing right now for me. Um, and like learning the market. It's every 3 months we get a new release. If I can get stuff cheap, I'll open it, sell it that weekend, buy the weekend that it releases. As things drop, get some of the upper end of that set. Usually the top five cards they tend to hold their value, or even increase over the period of the first month. Um, just learning how to maximize the amount of money and time given, which I'm learning.
yeah, I would visit every LGS within an hour drive. Ironically, of all the steps of all the things, attending my first local show is such. We have sets, 2 minutes, but like as owner, associates, whatever you want. The big dogs. There are people where basically.
I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm still kind of working on like my how much money I need to survive. I mean, if I can make 50K a year doing this stuff, that'd be amazing. If I can make more, that's even better. Uh, there's only one way to know, and it's just doing it. That's what I'm doing. So that's it for this video. I'm gonna try to post some videos of me playing physically on a table, some One Piece, maybe Pokemon if I have time. Build a deck, learn about it. If not, it'll be One Piece and just as many other videos that I can think of. Um, I should get I should be getting this room cleaned by the end of the week, and it will look a lot nicer in here by then. So I'll see y'all next time. Bye.